jak ty pogadałeś. Oni tam widzisz mają tych. Oni jak ty pogadałeś.
These two dogs lived in the mud and feces of a backyard in East Vancouver, Canada for 3 years, where their scant food was thrown on the ground and water was often only what rainwater they could find. Over the years, many litters of pups were born. The puppies who survived were sold, but many didn't survive. Year after year, the BC SPCA was called by the distraught next-door neighbour, but nothing ever changed, and this horrible cruelty was allowed to go on. One Sunday, the female gave birth again, frantically dropping the newborns just anywhere on the ground. The neighbour called the SPCA emergency line, thinking that the SPCA would want to witness what was happening to the puppies. He was told that what he described wasn't an emergency. He cried and begged, but was hung up on. He didn't realize that the SPCA's emergency line was not to prevent cruelty, as so many people believed, but for its very lucrative dog catcher contracts with many municipalities. Those contracts required the SPCA to pick up road-killed dogs and cats, even on a Sunday. Then Animal Advocate Society of BC was called by the neighbour, who was choking in tears when he described to us what was happening next door. The two dogs, who we later named Danny and Jasmine, and the 4 surviving pups, cold and just barely alive, were rescued and quickly taken to our vet, where the pups were submerged in warm water right up to their wee noses. After 20 minutes, their temperatures were at last normal. Then everyone was examined by our vet, fed and tucked in for the night. Jasmine was little better than feral because she had seldom been touched by a human. But after a long rehabilitation in a foster home, she recovered, and she and her pups were found good homes. Danny, the big male dog, took several years to get over his guarding instincts, but he too found a safe and loving home where he lived a fun-filled and a long, happy life.
Oni tam widzisz mają tych. Oni jak ty pogadałeś.